People are too busy thinking about themselves to think about you. Yet we spend so much energy worrying about what others might say, what they might think, whether they'll approve of us. It's exhausting. And if you've ever held back a personal project, stayed quiet in a meeting, or played small in your business just because you were afraid of being judged, this video is for you. Here's what I want you to hear first. You are normal. Humans are wired to care about belonging. Back in history, being rejected from your tribe could literally mean death. So of course, your brain still panics when it senses judgment. And if I'm being honest, caring what other people think is not the problem. The problem is when it controls your life. When you start living for other people's approval instead of your own growth. I was 33 years old when I decided to leave my career to build my coaching business. I was scared, not just because of the financial risk, but because of what people would say. What is she thinking? Walking away from stability? Does she really believe she can succeed on her own? Who does she think she is? That was the sneakiest one. I worried my colleagues would laugh. I worried my family wouldn't understand. They didn't understand at first. I worried my clients would never take me seriously. But here's what I realized. No matter what I did, people were going to have opinions. It's their right. If I stayed, they'd have opinions. If I left, they'd have opinions. So the only question was, whose opinion was I going to prioritize? Like their opinion or my opinion? So that decision changed everything. So here's the truth. You can't control what other people think, but you can control what you make it mean. And often, what we call fear of judgment is really fear of your own self-judgment. Because when someone says something critical, it only hurts if it matches a doubt we already believe about ourselves. This is super important to understand. That's why the real work isn't convincing others. It's redefining how you see yourself. So shift number 1, expect judgment. If you're doing anything worthwhile, someone will judge. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you're visible and you're putting yourself out there, and it's a good thing. Shift 2, reframe judgment. What if criticism was just feedback about the other person's lenses, not about your worth? Someone else's thoughts are just that, their thoughts. Shift number 3, anchor in your why. When you're clear about why you're doing something, the noise fades. When I left my job, my why was bigger than anyone's opinion. I wanted to help women change their lives. Shift number 4, define yourself. If you don't decide who you are, the world will do it for you. So every day, remind yourself, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. That definition is yours to own. Here are some simple ways to put this into practice. Before a meeting or posting content, ask yourself, am I sharing this to impress or to express myself? Choose expression, of course. You can also journal one line daily with this prompt. Today, I showed up as myself when ... You can also create an evidence list of times being authentic actually helped you. You'll see the pattern. When fear of judgment shows up, literally say, thank you, brain. I know you're trying to keep me safe, but I am safe now. After I left my job, some people did judge me, and some people didn't understand. But others, they were inspired. Some told me, if you had the courage to do it, maybe I can too. And that's when it clicked. I didn't need to be liked by everyone. I just needed to be authentic enough to inspire the right people. So the next time you catch yourself shrinking because of what people think, remember this. They're not thinking about you as much as you imagine. And even if they are, you can't live your life in their heads. This is your life, and you only have one precious life to live. Don't waste it in fear. Choose to build a life that you are proud of. Because at the end of the day, the only opinion you have to live with is your own. And you don't want to have any regrets at the end of your life. And if you want to go deeper into building confidence and self-trust so other people's opinion no longer control you, watch this next video right here. Thank you.